Already ate about 2 bowls of menudo, but we're all right because we're hanging out with this young lady right here, Delia Jasso. How are you?
I'm doing great.
That's
How are
good.
you?
No, we're doing good. We're here because they do this monthly thing here every month, but this is a special one because this is where we can find out who is going to be on that seat where Elba Garcia is going to leave. And you are endorsed by Elba Garcia to take over that seat for the city council.
Absolutely. One of the things that I've done in running for this council seat is make sure that I have let people know that I'm the most qualified, I have the most experience, and I'm a dedicated servant to this seat and to this city. I have over 20 years experience working with neighborhoods, working with the community. Dr. Garcia appointed me to the Parks and Recreation Board 7 years ago. I was able to bring lots of amenities to the parks here in Oak Cliff, and also was elected as vice chair of that body the last 2 years. So I got off the board so I could run for city council and continue to represent and the people of this community in everything that is so important to us, especially crime, code enforcement, quality of life, and economic development.
Now, you have to live in that district, which is Oak Cliff, and a lot of our listening audience and viewers out there are from Oak Cliff. Now, did you do it the typical way and you lived in Highland Park and then just moved here last year because you were going to move?
No, homie, I was born and raised here in Oak Cliff. I went to Leela P. Cowart Elementary School. I went to Stockard Junior High School. I went to Sunset High School.
Sunset High School. I went to
Sunset.
Adamson. We got a problem. Let's shut this camera down. No, okay.
No, I was at Sunset and then went on to SMU. I was the only one in my family to go on to college. So I have a degree in journalism. I used to write for the Morning News, positive articles about Oak Cliff. So I got to go back and dig up some of the old people that I knew that had done great things in Oak Cliff. But more importantly, I raised my kids here in Oak Cliff.
That's a wonderful thing to actually keep it here, because I was born and raised in West Dallas. I said, you know what, we got to go. So we live in South Grand Prairie now, but, that's all right. I'll come back here and use my mom's name. And
There you go.
Because the West Dallas dream is to move to Oak Cliff. You made it to Oak Cliff. No, ya la hizo.
Yeah, so that was the suburbs back then.
Yes, sir. But that's great. I mean, and you got so many things here that I'm looking at. Mother of the Year for Texas Can.
Yes, one of the great things I'm most happy that I've done is the last May I was elected as chair of the Texas Can Academies, and everybody knows Texas Can is the alternative charter school that helps kids who dropped out of high school because they didn't like what was going on. So they still want to go back and get their high school degree. So I am chair of the Texas Can Academies, who picks up all those people, whether you're pregnant, whether you've had a problem with drugs, whether you've got a bad family life, whatever it is, we pick you up. You come to us for 4 hours a day, and you will get a high school diploma at Texas Can Academies. And we have plenty of counselors who will help you through any of the problems that you're doing. So literally, I am in the community doing all sorts of things: recreation, education, economic development. And I plan to continue to stay involved in Texas Can Academy. So, guys, there is a choice.
Well, that's great. That is great. She's very hip, too. She's the only one that's running for city council that has a tattoo on her back that says Hampton, right?
Hampton Hills. Yeah.
Hampton Hills. Now, let me ask you real quick. I know that everybody that's been on the city council has been fighting for Cesar Chavez Boulevard. Is that very important to you to get it?
It is so important to me. Having been raised here in Dallas, right here in Oak Cliff, I can remember the times when, there was a week when I was a little girl. We lived over on Poinsettia. The trash wasn't picked up the whole week on our street.
Damn.
And my parents didn't know that they could pick up the phone and call someone and complain. Well, a Cesar Chavez Boulevard, a boulevard named after Cesar Chavez, is going to show people that the city cares and the city is there for you. So I have been for the boulevard ever since that study came out where it said that we won, and then someone decided to change the rules in the middle of the game. I don't go for that. You've got to stay true to the game that you said. If someone told you your high school or football team was losing, and so, okay, they're going to change the rules. Well, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. You got to stay with the rules, and the rule was that the survey showed that we won, and we've got to have that street.
And I have to say that I owe something to the people out there. We were at a radio station, and we were out in an industrial asking people to call that number, get on the website. They did this survey. About 5,000 people did it. all because of you out there, and then the results, nothing showed up on that, but a whole bunch of angry people like us. So I'm sure she's going to do something about it. When is the early voting?
The early voting starts April 27th, which is the last week in April. You can vote early at the Beckley Courthouse, at the Martin Weiss Rec Center, or at the Cockrell Hill Municipal Center. There's 3 places in Oak Cliff that you can vote early, all the way to May 2nd. And then, of course, the elections are May 9th, and there's about 20 voting places on May 9th. But if you go in early, you don't have to worry about May 9th. And you go in and you vote for Delia Jasso. I'm the only Latina on the ballot. Look for my name. I should be number 3.
If you vote like me, just look for Martinez and Jimenez. Remember that Jasso is not white, because you can say, oh, that's Jasso. No, it's Jasso.
Jasso.
So look out for that right there, all right? And I have this strong predicament right now that I'm saying that for some reason I have these psychic, El Estado de Jalisco power. But she's going to be the next mayor of Dallas.
Gracias. Let's start with City Council.
Well, yeah, we got to get there first. That's our wrap for the Homies Nation TV. And remember to vote for Delia Jasso right here to be your next City Council member. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Mauri hanging out with Cassandra Gandara. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing great. This young lady right here is running, and she is running for?
Dallas County Schools Board of Trustees.
There you go right there. And we're doing the annual, we do it every month right here, the chorizo and menudo breakfast, sponsored in part by the law offices of Domingo Garcia. And let me ask you something. When is the day that you can vote, early voting?
Early voting begins April 27th. The regular vote is May 9th.
And you have to be, of course, 18 and older.
Right, and you have to be registered to vote here in Dallas County.
Why is it important for people to vote for you?
Well, Dallas County Schools oversees the transportation system for a lot of school districts, including DISD, and it oversees the information technology systems as well. And I want to see to it that all the funds that are being allocated to different aspects of it are being allocated to efficiently and effectively, and that we're putting children's safety first, as well as employees' rights.
There you go right there. Now, Cassandra, you are from Oak Cliff, born and raised?
Born and raised in Oak Cliff.
My goodness. Now, what is it that you want implemented in the school districts that they don't have now?
Well, for one, an anti-discrimination policy that protects all people of creeds, homosexuals, everything. As of right now, it just follows the state and federal law, and we need something stronger than that to protect everyone.
There you go right there. Now, you went to school right here in Oak Cliff as well?
That's right.
My goodness. You see, that's what I'm saying. You got somebody that knows what they're doing because they work from here and they know how it is, especialmente para la raza latina. So remember the name, okay? Cassandra Gandara.
Yeah, come out and vote May 9th.